Hello everybody and welcome to one of the biggest videos of the season. It's my Premier League predictions. It makes me feel a little bit sad actually, because you do this at the start of the season, you do it at the end of the season, you only do it twice. And I'm looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to this. It should be sponsored by Madri. I've been down the local, I've had 3 pints. I'm not off my face, but basically I went down there to relax and think about all the topics. I'm going big. I'm going big this season. I should be sponsored by Viagra. I've got 2 sponsors in already, and we're not sponsored by anybody. But I'm not going to do a top 4. I'm going to do a top 8. So I will predict who wins the league. I will predict the top 8. I will predict who gets relegated. I will give you a dark horse, which isn't Black Beauty. What a theme tune. What a theme tune. I will tell you who's going to win the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, the Champions League. I'm going to tell you who's going to win the Europa League and the Conference League as well. I'm going to tell you everything. Top goal scorer. We've got it all covered on the Premier League predictions. So let's get into it. This is going to be hilarious at the end of May because, I mean, how many I'm going to get wrong, I don't know. I don't think I could hit the ocean from a boat, but I've thought it through. Last season I did okay. Season before, shit. So this year I'm going for very, very good. I'm going to go logical. So, first of all, who's going to win the Premier League? Bum, bum, bum. Man City. Boring, boring City. Boring, boring City. They are boring. They win the league. I mean, come on. You know, until somebody else who's got loads of money can buy it, Newcastle maybe, it's Man City's league, let's be honest. Pep's brilliant. They're a well-run club. They've got so much bloody money. I mean, they've just bought a centre-back they don't need for fucking 120 million quid, 80 million, what? I don't care what you're not even icing the cake anymore. You're icing the shit. Like, it's just absolutely devastatingly well-oiled machine, pardon the pun. So Man City win the league. Boring. Let's move on. Top 8. Second place. I've just realised I haven't thought this one through. What was I doing down the pub? Just drinking. Second place, I'm going to go with Liverpool. I'm going Liverpool second. This is not the United stand. It's That's Football. I can say logically what I think is going to happen without the heart ruling. I'm going to go Liverpool second. I'm going to go Arsenal third. I'm going to go Manchester United fourth. I feel like it's a quiz. Remember, I'm doing a top 8. I'm going to go Brighton 5th. I'm going to go Newcastle 6th. I'm going to go Chelsea 7th. And I'm going to go Aston Villa 8th. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Putting Chelsea at 7th and Aston Villa at 8th feels absolutely wrong. But what a season we're in for. 8 teams. Newcastle, Aston Villa, Chelsea, Brighton, and Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City. It's ridiculous. Man City will be up near the top. That's my top 8. That's what I'm going to go with. If I get that right, you know, I'll be stunned. I don't know. Chelsea could be 4th. Man United could be 5th. Liverpool could be 6th. I don't know. I've never known a top 8 like this. It could iron itself out very quickly at the start of the season. It could be unpredictable. I don't know. That's what I'm going to go with. Top goal scorer, Haaland, sponsored by the most obvious award of the season. Yeah, I mean, Haaland will be top goal scorer. I mean, he plays in the best team that create the most chances, and he's probably the most prolific finisher in the league, in the world. Boring. Absolutely boring. No one will get anywhere near him. Harry Kane scored 20-something, was it 28 goals in the Premier League for Spurs? He deserves a bloody knighthood. He should get the Nobel Peace Prize. He should get the freedom of the earth. Like, I mean, 28 goals in the Premier League in the Spurs team is the equivalent of scoring 100 goals for Man City. It's ridiculous, but Haaland plays for the best team. He'll win the Golden Boot. Man City will win the league. It's boring. What else? We've done the title. We've done the top 8. We've done the top goal scorer. Let's go through the cups. Now, let's do relegation. Now, relegation is interesting. Last season, I predicted the 3 newly promoted teams would go down. Lazy Bridge. None of them did. This year, I guarantee you, Luton are going down. Sheffield United are going down. I'm not messing about here. I'm telling you now, Luton and Sheffield United are going down. That's a big prediction when last year, none of the 3 Premier League promoted teams went down. Luton and Sheffield United, you're going down. Titanic FC, 100%. 100%. Hooker on Holiday FC, you're going down. It's going down. But the 3rd team that goes down will not be Burnley. Despite our past, it will not be Burnley. I think Vincent Kompany Burnley will not go down. It's logical that Burnley stay up. So who else goes down? And I'm stuck with Bournemouth is logical, but it's not as logical as you think. I mean, they've only got about 10,000 fans, but that can get in the ground, but their ownership change is significant. Crystal Palace have bought nobody. I'm sort of locked on those 2. You could logically throw in a Forest, an Everton. You could. There could be a real shock. But I'm not going 3 up, 3 down. I'm not going 3 promoted teams go back down. I think Burnley survive. I want to go with Palace because I think that is such a... If Palace get relegated, everyone will go, Goldbridge got that. Bournemouth, I'm going Palace. I'm going Crystal Palace. Fuck it. I'm going to go with Palace. It'll probably be Bournemouth, but I'm going to go Palace. I'm going to go Sheffield United. I think Sheffield United and Fulham and Luton are gone. Not Fulham. Leave Fulham out. Who's going on about Fulham? Shut up about Fulham. They're a bloody good team. Shut up. You got it wrong last year. Stay out of it. I'm going to go Luton, Sheffield United and Crystal Palace. You haven't heard who's going to win the Champions League yet, if you think that's controversial. Probably the best Premier League predictions I've ever done. Make sure you smash a like on the video. I think if we don't get 5,000 likes, I've wasted my time doing this. And what have I built? We're nearly on 1 million subscribers. Subscribe as well. But if we don't get 5,000 likes on this, I don't know why we're bothering. So I've done relegation. I've done the top 8. You know what? Can I just say here? I respect every other content creator, but you're a prat. You are a turbo prat. You know these idiots who go beyond... I mean, I think top 8's pushing it and relegation. So I'm basically doing 11 places. Bottom 3, top 8. That's 11 out of 20. But you know the prats who do, this team's going to finish 11th, this is going to finish 12th, 13th. There is no logic. I've been watching football for nearly 40 years. And you cannot predict who's going to finish 13th. Just a message to any idiot who thinks you can. You can guess, but you can't predict. And this is Premier League Predictions. Sponsored by HP Sauce. I don't think they exist anymore. Lovely sauce. I love it on basically sausage sandwiches. Anyway, we're not sponsored by anyone. I've done the league. I've done the top goal scorer. I've done relegation. We're now going to move on to silverware. Spurs, you may as well... Spurs fans, go. Just disappear. Just go. It's fine. I haven't put Spurs in the top 8 as well. Is that controversial? I don't think so. They might get 8th, but I don't think so. Right. Trophies. Hard to predict. Hard to predict. Carabao Cup. Man United won it last year. Bit of a shit trophy. But it's a trophy. It is a trophy. Pep does take it seriously. I don't know whether he's got the squad depth this year. I think, for some reason, I'm getting the word, not nonce, Arsenal. And they're not in correlation. I just think, no, I don't think Arsenal have got the squad either. I retract. No, not Arsenal Carabao Cup. I don't think they'll take it seriously at all. It's their first year in Champions League for about a century. Liverpool. I'm going to go Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, I'm going to go Liverpool. You've got to look for a team that's got a reserves that make... I mean, Chelsea would be good. Actually, Chelsea would be... Oh, I've not thought this through. Mine's a pint. Chelsea wouldn't be... God... I've really... Carabao Cup, you may as well throw a dart at the top 8. It won't be Villa, because they've got Thursday night football. They haven't got the squad. It won't be Brighton, for the same reason. It'll be Chelsea, Liverpool, or Man City. I'm going to go Chelsea. Chelsea's squad's huge. Chelsea. I'm going to go Chelsea Carabao Cup. Yeah. Chelsea Carabao Cup. Yeah. 100%. That's what I'm going to go with. I've gone from Arsenal to Liverpool to Chelsea. I bet Arsenal bloody win it now. FA Cup, bit different. Doesn't start till January. You know you're a bit shit by then. And you need to focus on it. I'm going to go FA Cup. I mean, Man City could do it again. I'm going to go Man City FA Cup. Yeah. Man City will win a domestic trophy. I'll go Man City FA Cup. Yeah. I'm going to blow the bloody doors off in a minute, but I'm going to go through the crap European trophies before I hit the Champions League. Europa League, Aston Villa. Emery is a master. Europa League, Aston Villa. I think Aston Villa will focus on the not the Europa League, the Conference League. Conference League, Aston Villa. Emery's a master of this. He'll turn them into the new Sevilla. Definitely going to go with them. Aston Villa, Europa League. No, Conference League. You can't win the Europa League. Europa League, Liverpool. They are in it, aren't they? Yeah. Liverpool. You got to take it a bit seriously, and you've got to use it as a backup plan. I don't think they'll take it massively seriously in the group stage, but I think it might be quite beneficial. So I'm going to go Liverpool in the Europa League. I think Brighton will take it seriously. It's a way into the Champions League. Keep an eye on Brighton, but I'm going to go Liverpool Europa League. I actually think England are going to clean sweep the European scene. I'm going to go Villa, Conference League. I'm going to go Liverpool Europa League. Get ready for this. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to walk out. Champions League winner this year. This is the clippable bit. Manchester United. Manchester United Champions League winners. I don't know why. It might be the Madri, but it's just been in my head. It's been in my head for too long. I'm getting the words Manchester United Champions League. I don't even know why. It could be red-tinted glasses. It could be because I support Man United. But you know what? Sometimes in life, you got to say, I'm going to roll a 6 before you've rolled it. And I think Man United can win I think Man United can win the Champions League. I think they can do it. You get two legs. You got Casemiro, Varane, Onana, Rashford, Bruno. I just think United can win the Champions League. Underdogs FC, yeah, 100%. But I don't think Real Madrid are ready. I don't think PSG are ready. I don't think Bayern Munich are ready. I don't think there's anyone in Europe that worries me. I think it's the Premier League. I think it's Man City. I think it's Liverpool. I think it's maybe Arsenal. Man United's going to win the Champions League. This is going to be the bit. This is what the comments are going to be all about. I accept it, but that's what I'm going to go with. Man United for the Champions League. And then there's nothing else I need to say because that's the mic drop. You've got to look. I can't stand people who are boring. Boring people bore me. It's infectious. There's no point in doing a Premier League predictions and being a boring person. I've got to go with something that's a little bit out there that I feel a hunch. Crystal Palace to get relegated, Man United to win the Champions League. We'll be back here at the end of May. That's where we'll be. My dark horse of the season is going to be... I never get this right. 2 years ago, I think I said Everton. Last year, I think I said Villa. Gerrard was sacked within 2 months. My dark horse of the season is hard to predict because how do you quantify a dark horse? I'd say Fulham and Brentford were dark horses last year because you could predict they got relegated and finish in the top 10. So if you said Fulham and Brentford last year, you're right, or either or. My dark horse of the season is Brighton. Now, people will say you can't pick Brighton because they did well last year and they got in the Europa League. But where did Brighton finish last year? Seriously, I can't remember. But they're in Europe. They're still a really good team. I actually think if Brighton finish in the top 6, that makes them a dark horse FC winner. And I predict Brighton are going to finish in the top 6, which I think is ridiculously hard when you consider top 6 could easily be Man City, Liverpool, United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle. I'm predicting that Brighton are going to finish above one of those to get in the top 6. So I'm going to go with Brighton. There we go. I think this video deserves 5,000 likes. I think this video goes down as epic. I'd like to thank Madri because I think you've made it more better than it would have been brilliant, but I think you've took it. It's a bit like salt and pepper on a lasagna. You know, it would have been great anyway, but you've took it to the next level. Were you here? Did you watch this video? If you did, you're a goat. You were here. You're a legend. Get your comments in below. I want to see what you think about my predictions, but I also want to see your predictions. You've got an opportunity. I will like some of your comments if I like it, even if it's different to me. Thanks everyone for watching. Smash a like. Make sure you subscribe. We're on the road to 1 million. Get involved with the That's Football community. There is so much coming up for the new season. I can't wait for the watch-alongs, but there is loads more going to go on as well. You just don't know it yet. New podcast is coming out this week. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for watching. Speak to you all soon. End it there.